Hi and welcome to this segment of a Subaru Impreza underbody clean, seam seal and wax oil. We will lightly clean the chassis underbody. From there, what we will do, we will allow it a little bit of time to dry. Next stage, we will be using seam sealer. Now the spec Cs did not have any seam sealer in between where two panels join together. So for that reason, we will just add a light bit of seam sealer to stop any kind of moisture getting in between two panels or the panels of the cars. So as we know, the rust does start on the inside and work its way outwards. That's the first thing. So clean, seam sealer. The third step will be applying a chassis undercoat, a wax-based chassis undercoat. I prefer to use clear wax oil. I know a lot of companies out there or other companies who do this type of work may use a black type of underseal. Personally myself, I don't like using black, especially if it's a car that you take some pride in. So that's the three stages. Now the reason why we do this is in the UK we see a lot of salt or grit in the winter. If it's a car that's being used regular, I would say it's a must-do job, especially if you're looking to preserve the chassis from rust or corrosion. That's the reason why we do this job. It will probably extend the life of your car and your chassis at least by double, if not 3 times. So if you don't want to be doing expensive welding work in the future, then this is a must-do job. So let's get into it. Tell us what you're trying to do here.
So here, we're just going to test the thickness of the seam sealer.
Now we've got the right texture on the seam sealer, which is not too thick, we can start applying. That brings this job to a close. Don't forget to hit the like button, also subscribe and share for more content.